All right, I'm doing this fucking vid again. I just gotta fucking do this shit. First things first, and yes, I watched the video. I'll leave the damn vid in the description. This is all types of bullshit on top of bullshit. First things first, the father is a bad father. I'm just gonna be blunt. We're talking about a man whose 14-year-old daughter got pregnant for the second time. And no, I'm not absolving accountability from the daughter. She knew what the fuck she was doing when she opened her legs. And I know plenty of young women when I was younger who were told by their dads not to do certain shit, but they did it anyway. Whether it be out of defiance or they just did it because they fucking wanted to do it and it made them feel good. A lot of these chicks, like I said in the past, been getting fucked on since they was 14. Intentionally. Whether you want to say they knew what the fuck they were doing or not, they know exactly, or not exactly to the fullest extent, but they know enough. I'm just gonna be blunt here. They know enough of what it is that they're doing. I was in high school too. I seen this shit. What got me was, one, the part where she was talking about her uncle had to teach her about sex because her dad didn't. What the fuck is the uncle doing teaching the daughter about sex? And then it also goes right back to the dad not being there in the child's life. And apparently the mother is also ain't shit because she will fight her 14-year-old daughter over boyfriends. This is all types of fucked up. But then this the part that got me, that I actually wanted to really like discuss and talk about, because the black community are their own worst enemy. It just is what it is. We can keep blaming the white man for this all we want. It's our fucking fault. Too much shit gets allowed to be done in our communities, and nobody wants to hold anyone accountable or take accountability. It's always somebody else's fucking fault. Like I'm good on this. This right here though, this is the part that kind of, it didn't send me over the edge, but I wanted to rectify this shit because this is a bad look in general. So here we go.
Some dude you dating, if you can, you a Jezebel. Mama's boyfriend is responsible for the majority of effery that goes on in a single parent household. I'm not going to sit back and deny all of the testimony that I have had throughout my entire life, whether that be with my family, whether that be with exes, co-workers, friends. I'm not with the believe all women, but I do not believe that all women are telling the same damn lie. Every last one of those women have been SA'd by mama's boyfriend. Every last one of them, 100%. Ladies, if you are a single mother watching this right now, I'm about to drop a red pill. Do not ignore it. There is only two logical reasons why a man would deal with you seriously. It's because he cannot have children of his own, or he's a predator, and I'm willing to die on that sword.
And that's just gonna be the sword he dies on, because this is bullshit. I know too many men who stepped in to be stepfathers and seriously took it upon themselves to take care of them kids because they believed that they were doing the right thing. It's just how men are raised. You see it all over the place. What you mean you ain't gonna take her and her kids? Or when you dating a chick, it's always the package deal. She always got some baby she wants you to take care of, etc. And these men will do all that they can to take care of some kids that ain't theirs, only for them to be disrespected in the end of it all. Let's just be blunt. This is why Anton Daniels, well, actually, this is why a bunch of men in the manosphere tell you to not date single mothers. But for NGE to come on here and say that the only way that a man will seriously mess with a single mother is if he can't have kids of his own, which is false, because I can tell you that from my years of life experience. Even though I'm younger, I still seen enough. I've seen several occasions of men either having their own kids or they end up making new kids with the chick. I've also seen plenty of men that took it upon themselves to raise these kids. I don't want to be no stepdad. I'm just gonna be blunt. I seen what it's like. I seen what it was like. The wife go behind your back and tell her kids that they ain't gotta listen to you, like little stupid shit like that. I don't want to deal with that shit. So, but to sit here and be like, well, they're all predators. It's like, no, bro. They ain't all predators. Like, you got two different types of dudes that these chicks like to pick. They pick the fucking drug dealer scamming boyfriend, because I've heard the stories. She owed some money and she offered up her daughter as fucking payment. I heard them stories. But then you also have the guy that was the back burner boy, or the dude that has the resources, so she picks him because he has all the resources, but she really don't like the guy and he don't even get any benefit in being married to her. He just working like a dog and raising kids that ain't his, and he may be getting some whack sex every now and then. Like, that's the shit that need to be fucking rectified. All right, this is a very clear example. Not with him, but the example he's speaking about dealing with this situation. This is a clear example of two parents that should have never had no fucking kids to begin with. This is why we say stop doing all that damn fucking. Y'all sleeping around, hitting it raw. You know, allowing the shit. The dude didn't wrap it up and she clearly wasn't on no contraceptive. All right. I'm sick of this shit. But don't go trying to use this to try to blame men for decisions that women make. Because if she said no, wouldn't be no sex happening in the first place. But hey, it is what it is. Let me go on to the next video. I regret being a single mom. My two sons are both in prison. Just listen to this shit.
Both of her sons are in prison. This woman believes that the lack of a present father and also her marrying a man who she admits wasn't a strong man because he married a single mother with 3 kids that weren't his, contributed to her sons lacking direction and ending up in prison.
So she called the man that she married weak because he chose her. Because she had, like, this is another fucking reason why I say don't be a damn stepdad. Like that shit right there. She's openly calling her husband weak. And then takes absolutely zero fucking accountability for her sons being fucked up. You get what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna keep going.
If you have watched any of my videos, then you know that I have 2 sons currently in prison right now. One is in prison for armed robbery and one is in prison for murder. That's a really difficult pill to swallow. My son Tremaine was 19 years old when he decided with some friends of his to go to a college campus with a gun because they didn't have money and they wanted to rob some people. And
that's another thing. These parents ain't giving their kids no inheritance. These parents ain't helping these kids do anything, really. Why are these kids being left alone to try to get it out the mud? What the fuck is going on with this shit? You bringing all this shit up. It was the man's fault. All this stuff. Like y'all didn't work. Why are you relying on somebody else to bring up a family that ain't even his? And then when it goes out of whack, you're blaming him and only him, when these are the boys you birthed by a dude that obviously ain't around. But I guarantee you the type of man she picked was not the ideal man to be a father. Y'all broke having kids, and now these kids ain't got shit. And then they go out feeling that they need to rob motherfuckers just to get some damn money. You get what I'm saying? This the shit I'm talking about. We are our own fucking worst enemies, really.
My son and his friends picked a group of white kids to rob at gunpoint on this college campus.
Oh yeah, another thing. Picking college students. And they picked the white ones because they obviously believed that these kids had more money just because they were white. But anybody with brains know that college students are broke as fuck. I was a college student. I was broke as fuck. My white friends were also broke. That's also another fucking problem. That's a problem within itself.
One of the white boys in the group that was being robbed was defiant. So my son beat him with a pistol. And I didn't know all of this at the time. I'm telling you a story that I know now. At the time, I didn't know this. And I was a waitress, and I went home one night, and on my way home from work, my ex-husband called me, and he said, do not watch the news when you get home. Call me, or at least that's what the message said. Do not watch the news when you get off. Call me. And I was scared to death. And when I called him, I said, you know, is my son dead? Because that's what I thought. I thought that, you know, maybe the news had covered it, that one of them was dead, and he didn't want me to see it on the news. But that wasn't it. It was that they had pictures of, or video camera footage after the robbery of my son and his friends in some vehicles going different places with the stolen credit cards that they had, and that they're using them, you know, to make purchases. So the first night, the news doesn't know who my son is. They don't know who did the offense. They just know it was done, but they didn't know who it was. So they were showing pictures on the news of my son and his friends, and my ex-husband had seen my son and recognized him. And that's why he had told me not to watch the news and to call him first, because he didn't want me to have to find out that way, which was very kind of him. And so anyway, I find out that information from my ex-husband. I go home, I watch the news, you know, I see that footage, and it's pretty devastating. And then the next morning when I wake up, 6 o'clock, I'm watching the news, but by now the police have already figured out my son's name, and his name is running across the bottom of the screen on the ticker tape. On the screen of the news, his name is going back and forth, and they're showing footage of it.
At this point, I'm understanding that there is a father involved, as she's telling the story, right, in real time. And I'm wondering what happened. What happened? Why wasn't he able to influence them in the way that they needed to go? And
how much you want to bet she didn't want him raising her sons or telling her sons nothing? How much you want to bet that was it? And instead of leaving right there, he stayed. He overstayed his welcome. I'll say that's weak. Anytime you with a chick and they trying to stop you from disciplining the kids, like if you get with a single mother, and I was just talking about this. If you're getting with her and she's not letting you discipline like you should be, you got all the responsibility with no authority, you don't need to be there. Fucking leave. Dip. Because when shit hits the fan, guess who they're going to blame? You. We ain't even say shit about what type of mother she was. What's the first thing he said? I wonder why with a father in the house. You get what I'm saying?
And also, I'm wondering, what role did she play?
Oh, he finally brought it up.
In the way that things turned out for her son.
Of the crime from the night before, you know, and his name, because they now have his name. And
yeah, two dads that didn't do what they needed to do. All right. And then two mothers that ain't do what they needed to do. And now we got some fucked up ass kids. And these be the kids that be running around in the hood, running around in the black community. Like I'm just gonna be blunt here. Bad parenting.
he was not living with me when he committed this offense. Me and my daughter were in the house because I was divorced by this time. So it was just me and my daughter. And one Sunday morning, about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days after this, it was Sunday morning. And I remember being asleep in my bedroom. My daughter was about 8. She came and knocked on the door. She said, "Mama, the police are at the door." And I went to the door. The cops are there. Guns are out. They're not pointed at me. They're at their sides, but they have guns, and they're asking me, "Is my son in the house?" And I said no, but they wanted to search the house, obviously. And, I said, "That's fine. Can I get my daughter?" And they let me get my daughter. And I didn't know my house was surrounded. They had cops at the back door because the cop that came in my front door went to my back door and let the cops in. I got cops all around my house. It's a Sunday morning. I live in a fairly white neighborhood. It's Sunday morning. Everybody's walking their dogs, taking care of their garden. And Aisha's got the police at her door. And they search my house. They don't find him because he's not there. He had his own apartment. And eventually they caught up with him. And at 19, my son was sentenced to 16 years for armed robbery and armed criminal action.
So did this dude have, you had your own place, but you couldn't ask your moms or your pops for some money? What the fuck is really going on here?
Wow.
And then his younger brother had been in prison. He's actually been in prison twice. Tyree is my youngest son, and Tyree had been in prison the first time. I can't remember what his first offense was the first time he went, really. But I know that by the second time he went, it was murder. And Tyree didn't just kill anybody. Tyree killed his brother's best friend. So
mercy. Yeah, I can see the disturbing reality of realizing, and I can see it on her. Because it's one thing if you have one son, somebody may be able to sit there and within themselves rationalize.
It's whatever, man. That man couldn't tell her kids shit. They were too far gone. I've been a stepfather. You can't tell her kids shit. And of course, and got the nerve to call him weak. He thinks strong men are pookie anyway. Yeah, pretty much. They got that shit to a T in the damn comment section. It's why you shouldn't be no fucking stepdad. Leave these women alone. Leave these kids alone. Ain't nothing you can do for them. They gonna stay in their ways. She gonna go behind your back, tell the kids that they ain't gotta listen to you. She don't want you telling her kids shit. And then bullshit like this happen. And then she the first person who get the blame be the stepdad that ain't even married to the woman no more. Now we got this fucking story. Like, you telling me he couldn't ask you for no damn money? Really? You living you ain't in the ghetto no more, so obviously you had the money to move. You ain't got money now. Like, what was it that he was looking for? Or was he just being a fucking criminal? Because he stole credit cards. And then, of course, his dumbass went on a damn shopping spree on top of that. With his other homies. Guys being defiant, so you pistol whip. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Poor parenting. Horrible parenting. And that got kids all fucked up. But it does not absolve the kids of their actions. Because you could grow up in a fucked up situation and still choose to be a better fucking person. There are people that have done it. Not everybody who grow up like this end up being criminals. They might have a bunch of fucking trauma. I'm not going to deny that shit. But they ain't all criminals. And just stupid. And you need some money, find a damn side hustle or something. And then back to this situation. You got young girls getting pregnant and shit, but they know what the fuck they doing too. I'm gonna finish the rest of this video because it might be more that I'm missing.
That's him. He decided to live that life. Yes, he can blame whoever he wants, but at the end of the day, that's one isolated incident. But to produce a second son who also ends up in prison shows that they're not just personal decisions there at play, but also environmental influences, parenting, lack of father, or in this instant, maybe lack of biological father. If she was a single mother, we're going to listen to more. Let's keep listening.
The brother that I just told you about that did the armed robbery, my youngest son killed that child's best friend. His name was Montez. Montez had spent the night at my house. I knew this little boy. I knew his mother.
That's crazy.
His mother was a single mother. She was a stripper. She was also a thief, and she had gotten caught stealing, and she was in prison when my son murdered hers.
What the fuck? Like I said, we're our own worst enemy. I don't give a shit, man. I'm fucking tired.
I have
Get out while you can.
And a lot of shame because I know damn well that a lot of the influences I had in my children's lives led to where they were. My own son told me, the one that Tremaine is his name. Tremaine is in jail for the armed robbery offense. And he told me, Mom, I couldn't be no. That's the one thing that you used to talk so bad about, were dudes that you thought were big dudes.
Wow, that's coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Oh, okay. I get it now. He couldn't be no bitch. He couldn't be no pussy. So he had to be a criminal. Just to prove that he wasn't pussy. Because his mama chose men. Don't just come full circle. Remember what I was saying? They picked the wrong type of dudes that ain't worth being fathers. Then they go and get another guy to try to clean up the fucking mess. It was just blaming this man for their kids. When really it was the mother that had the influence on them in the first place. See how that shit just came full circle? It's by her own mouth. She actually took accountability, a little bit of accountability, excuse me. And it came at the damn near end of the video.
She sounds like she's realized the role that she played directly, telling her sons never to be a ninja. And how do you define what that looks like?
And you talked about him so bad that that's the one thing I never wanted to be. But I never.
Wait, what?
I never.
What that looks like.
She talked about who so bad? Was it the stepdad she was talking about?
Bothered to show him what true masculinity looked like. And so I think he learned violence because that's what he thought masculinity meant.
Right.
Well, obviously, you showed him that that's what it was. Which is probably why he ain't respect the stepdad. Because in y'all mind, he was weak. Even though he was trying to step in and you know, be the cleanup dude, essentially. He was trying to be the man he was supposed to be. Which that's not, mind you. Like, it's so fucked up. I'm trying to find the right words for this shit. But all it is proving the point I was making during this entire fucking video. About not being a stepdad. But, man.
My husband.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Was not a very strong man.
See?
And I kind of knew that. And let's be real, that's probably why he married me with 3 children that were not his. He was not very manly and very strong.
So you calling him weak. Coming right out of her mouth. You're not manly for picking a woman that already had 3 kids. He wasn't manly. He wasn't strong. You're hearing this shit. The complete disrespect. Just, I can't, man.
All right, she's serving it up.
I can't.
But he tried.
He tried to be a husband and a father figure, and y'all ran that man out of the house. He could not deal with your bullshit no more. That's what the fuck it was. I bet you them kids was bad as fuck. And she wasn't allowing him to discipline. Every time he tried to discipline, she would step in the way. And I guarantee you that they argued a fuck ton. And then these kids grow up and they try to emulate the men that the mother picked originally, the men that she actually liked, the men that she actually saw as masculine. Because they don't see the average man as masculine. No, you got to be a fucking thug. That's what they look for. That's what these women desire, is fucking thugs. And then we once again go back to this shit, because he was talking about mama's boyfriend always touching up on the babies and shit. Because they picking these thugs. These men that have no fucking regard for society or the people around them. They only care about their own damn personal fucking desires. And they gonna get it how they want to fucking get it. Where he failed, excuse me, is that he applied this shit to every man that's trying to step in and be a stepfather. They ain't all predators. But you know based on the type of lifestyle these niggas live. You shouldn't be letting, you know, old Pookie and Ray Ray around your kids alone. But that's what these chicks do. They try to get the stepdad, the man that actually is a stand-up guy. They try to get that guy after the fact. after the damage has been done. And even still, live on internet, calling him weak. And obviously it was more than just weak because the son said he didn't want to be a bitch ass nigga. And he ain't know what masculinity really looked like. Because obviously they ain't view they stepdad as masculine. This shit is fucking crazy.
Really think that stories like mine need to get out. People need to understand what happens with little boys with no fathers.
Powerful video.
What happens with little boys with no fathers? They obviously ain't have a mother either. And then the man that was there, what I can't, bro. This makes me so damn angry. This is why SYSBM and that shit exists. Because ain't no saving them. Stop being a stepdad. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Ain't no saving them. They picked. This is the bed that they made. Let them lay in it. Fuck them. Like fuck this shit, bro.